Welcome, history enthusiasts, to another journey into the past. Today we delve into the fascinating world of the Silk Road. Now you might be thinking, Silk Road, isn't that just an ancient trade route? Well, yes and no. While it was indeed a trade route, the Silk Road was also so much more. It was a lifeline connecting the East and West, a conduit for cultural exchange, and a significant catalyst for historical progression. It's impossible to overstate the importance of this remarkable network of trade routes that stretch from China to the Mediterranean. Imagine a world where the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures was as fluid as the rivers that paralleled these ancient routes. The Silk Road was indeed that world, a bustling hub of trade and cultural exchange that has left an indelible mark on human history. As we set off on this historical journey, let's uncover the origins of the Silk Road. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes, originated during ancient times. This intricate web of pathways stretching over 4,000 miles was born out of mankind's innate desire to explore, to trade, and to connect. The Silk Road spanned across diverse terrains, from the mighty peaks of the Himalayas to the arid deserts of Arabia and the vast steppes of Central Asia. These routes linked the prosperous kingdoms of China in the east with the sophisticated civilizations of the Mediterranean in the west. Key regions involved in this grand exchange included China, India, Persia, Arabia, and the Roman Empire, each contributing their unique goods and ideas to the mix. This monumental network of trade routes, however, was more than just a conduit for silk, spices, and precious metals. From here, the Silk Road didn't just trade goods, but also ideas, religions, and technologies. The Silk Road was a melting pot of cultures, facilitating an incredible exchange of ideas. It was not just a network of trade routes connecting the East and West, but a vibrant haven for cultural exchange. Along these routes, people from different parts of the world met, interacted, and exchanged not only goods, but also philosophies, ideas, and technologies. Just imagine, a merchant from China, laden with silk and porcelain, crossing paths with a scholar from Persia, carrying scrolls filled with astronomical knowledge. This wasn't just a casual encounter, but an opportunity for cultures to learn from one another, leading to a unique blend of ideas and innovations. One of the most profound impacts of this cultural exchange was the spread of religions, particularly Buddhism. Buddhism, originating from the Indian subcontinent, found its way along the Silk Road, reaching as far as China, Korea, and Japan. This spiritual journey was not a solitary one. It was accompanied by art, architecture, and literature, deeply influencing the culture and aesthetics of these regions. Similarly, Christianity and Islam also traveled these routes, leaving their indelible marks on the cultures they touched. But it wasn't just about philosophy and faith. The Silk Road also witnessed the exchange of groundbreaking technologies. For instance, papermaking, a craft that was initially exclusive to China, traveled through these routes, revolutionizing knowledge sharing and record-keeping across the world. Other examples include the transmission of medicinal knowledge, like the use of herbs and acupuncture from the East to the West, and let's not forget the introduction of gunpowder from China to the Middle East, which dramatically changed the nature of warfare. So, you see, the Silk Road was a conduit for the exchange of not just goods, but also ideas, philosophies, and technologies. It was a stage where cultures interacted, learned from each other, and grew together, creating a rich tapestry of global heritage. While ideas were traded, goods were also a significant part of the Silk Road, but that's a story for our next scene. The Silk Road was the economic artery of the ancient world, pumping goods from one civilization to another. This grand highway of commerce was more than just a route for transporting goods. It was a catalyst for economic prosperity and cultural exchange. Imagine a world without your favorite spices, without the soft touch of silk or the glimmer of precious metals. This was the world before the Silk Road. The trade routes of this ancient network brought not only goods, but also the promise of wealth and prosperity to the civilizations it touched. Let's delve deeper into the economic aspects of the Silk Road. On this bustling trade route, silk was the most sought-after commodity, hence the name Silk Road. But it wasn't just silk that was traded. Precious goods like spices, jade, and metals were also in high demand. Traders from the East brought silk, ceramics, and tea, while those from the West brought gold, silver, and precious stones. This exchange of goods was more than just a transaction. It was an investment in the prosperity of a civilization. The influx of exotic goods and precious metals stimulated economic growth and development. The Silk Road served as a conduit, connecting different civilizations, fostering trade and contributing to their economic prosperity. But the Silk Road did more than just facilitate trade. It helped civilizations to thrive by promoting the exchange of ideas and technology. Innovations in agriculture, science, and art flowed along the Silk Road just as freely as silk and spices. The Silk Road, with its bustling markets and caravan-laden routes, was a testament to the power of trade. It was a symbol of economic interdependence and mutual prosperity. This ancient trade route was a lifeline that brought not only material wealth but also progress and innovation. However, as all good things come to an end, so did the Silk Road. The decline of the Silk Road was a result of various factors, including the rise of maritime trade routes and geopolitical changes. As sea travel became more reliable and efficient, it offered a more direct and economical means of transporting goods, leading to a shift in global trade patterns. This shift was further propelled by the advent of the compass and new ship designs, which revolutionized sea navigation. Simultaneously, geopolitical changes like the fragmentation of the Mongol Empire and the Ottoman Empire's strategic control over key land routes contributed to the Silk Road's decline. Trade and travel became riskier and less profitable, causing traders to seek safer, more reliable alternatives. Despite its decline, the Silk Road's legacy is enduring. The trade routes fostered a vibrant exchange of goods, ideas, religions, and technologies, shaping societies and cultures in profound ways. Even though the Silk Road declined, its impact remains visible in our world today. Our journey along the Silk Road has been a rich exploration of history. We've traced the origins of this ancient network, winding across diverse geographical landscapes, linking key regions in a vibrant dance of exchange. We've seen how it facilitated the mingling of cultures, ideas, religions, and technologies, becoming a crucible for innovation and progress. We've delved into the economic aspects, highlighting the trade of coveted goods like silk, spices, and precious metals, and how these trade routes contributed to the prosperity of civilizations. We've also grappled with the factors leading to its decline, the rise of maritime trade routes, and geopolitical changes. Yet the Silk Road's legacy endures. It's a testament to the power of cultural exchange and global interconnectedness, a thread woven into the tapestry of our shared history. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. Please share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more captivating historical content.